Hi everybody, happy Vlogmas, and I'm just back to do a quick brief review for the first of the mysteries that I have read in honor of Cloak and Dagger Christmas, which is my just month-long Christmassy mystery readathon. So it's just to read mysteries. There's not really any challenges except to read a mystery. So yes. And the first one that I completed was The Mistletoe Murder by P.D. James, or it's The Mistletoe Murder and Other Stories. And this was a buddy read I did with Mel from Mel's Bookland Adventures. And this was such a delight. I am so happy that I read it. I made time for it. The lovely Kate from the novel Nomad gifted this to me last Christmas, and I just think it's so much prettier than like the US edition. This is the UK edition by Faber and Faber. So it includes 4 stories, and that is The Mistletoe Murder, A Very Commonplace Murder, The Boxdale Inheritance, and The 12 Clues of Christmas. This was published posthumously, so I think it's neat that for P.D. James fans who maybe, have already read the Dalgleish series, if not once, 2 times over, if not once, that then, this is coming out. So, yes, I will tell you about the kind of like the order that I liked them. So the one that spoke to me the least was A Very Commonplace Murder. And this is kind of about a peeping Tom who has started, he just happened to be in a building when this couple is meeting for their like weekly rendezvous, and then he starts watching them every week when they meet. And then the woman's body is found, and the man who is accused, is the man she was having an affair with, and this man knows he's not guilty, but he has to, fess up to being a peeping Tom if he is. So it was a little more sinister than I like. So that's the only reason. It was a really interesting story and had me guessing. And yeah, I'm just honestly really shocked at how complete of a story she can do in just a matter of like 40 pages. So it creeped me out. It reminded me of A Sight for Sore Eyes by Ruth Rendell. It was kind of that level of creepy. So that's the only reason it wasn't higher up. Then next is The Boxdale Inheritance. And this is about a vicar and his wife who he has received an inheritance from his great aunt Allie. And she, years and years ago, was accused of murdering his grandfather. So she's, his grandfather's widow, and she was put on trial, and it just looks so blatantly obvious that she did it, but she got off. And so he comes to Dalgleish, which there's 2 stories that include Dalgleish. He comes to Dalgleish and says, please, we don't want this inheritance money if we're getting it because of a murder. Please look into it more, see if you find out anything. And so I like seeing Dalgleish in this, and just seeing him investigate different things. But then my 2 favorites were the most Christmassy. So second favorite is The 12 Clues of Christmas. Is it The 12 Clues of Christmas? I'm rubbish today at remembering anything. Yeah, The 12 Clues of Christmas. And there is, Dalgleish is driving, and a man flags him down on the side of the road. It's Christmas Eve, and he says, Uncle so-and-so has killed himself, please help. So it's like very dramatic, very Agatha Christie. And I love in these, and a couple of them, they like acknowledge how mystery-like they are, how stereotypical. And so Dalgleish looks into this, and he finds 12 clues to help him figure out sort of the source of this crime. And then my very favorite is the title one, and that is The Mistletoe Murder. And it is a mystery author looking back at their life and this certain turn of events that happened one Christmas when they went to stay with a long-lost grandmother who they hadn't been in touch with. And it's fun, like in this one too, it acknowledges that it is a mystery and just a lot of fun. And talks about how the library is the most dangerous room in a British mystery novel. So many people are murdered in libraries and British mystery novels. So yeah, all in all, if you are a mystery lover, I think this is really fun. It didn't feel quite as Christmassy as I was hoping, but like I said, the Mistletoe Murder and the 12 Clues of Christmas definitely had some Christmassy details sprinkled in there. So yes, that is my very brief review for the first of my Cloak and Dagger reads, and I hope to do several more mysteries this month. And I will see you guys for another video soon, and happy